These kids have escaped from the war in Syria, but they still have sleepless nights. Their refugee camp's got a problem with rats. Crawled over your face last night? Really? Did it wake you up? His name is Ali. He says a rat crawled over his eye and then ran off. And he's not the only one. Sheha is a granny from Aleppo. She shows us into the kitchen where the rats come every night. And this is her grandson, Ahmed.
I was sleeping on the cushions with my granny when I felt the rat on my face. He bit me here on my face and then ran away. I was scared. I couldn't sleep after that. I thought he might come back and bite me again. When it walks, it goes like this because it's so big.
Aziza's daughter Shema also got bitten.
My daughter was sleeping and it was dark. I heard her crying and then saw her face was covered in blood. I saw she was bitten here on her lip and came back another time and bit her brother, and another time it bit her here on her cheek. The rats come all the time. It's the most important problem that needs solving so that our children can sleep safely at night.
All of the kids here have a story to tell about the rats. What noise do they make? But this is also a story about the strain on a country that's taken in up to 1.5 million refugees from the war next door. There are simply not enough rubbish bins here for this population of 700 people. They're only collected once a month as well. So all of that means the rubbish collects by this standing water, this ditch that goes down the side of the camp. And what the people who live here tell me is that that's why they're plagued by rats. It's the local council's job to collect the rubbish round here. So why can't they do it more often? Partly because they say their population of 5,000 has been overwhelmed.
There are between 10 and 15,000 Syrian refugees living in houses and makeshift camps in this district. We do have the manpower to collect garbage. The problem is we don't have a truck and we don't have resources and money to buy one.
Collecting rubbish is a big political issue in Lebanon. When a landfill closed in 2015, rubbish piled up in the streets. There were protests across the country. But when you live in a tent, the consequences are worse. It's a common problem in camps across Lebanon. Some organisations see the need for education. This one is running classes to help Sheha and her neighbours resist the rats. They get advice on how to store their food and waste and keep things clean. When he was asking for international help recently, Lebanon's Prime Minister said public services aren't designed for this influx, something that's pretty obvious around here.